name is Tasha and I'll be doing a reading for the collective. Hi, collective. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. How y'all doing? Welcome. So we're going to be going into what is this called? The Wisdom Seekers Tarot, the Wisdom of the Oracle, as well as something called the Cosmic Oracle, which is an Akashic Records Oracle. Okay, so that's what I have for us this evening. We're going to go ahead and kick it off with prayer. Okay, Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine creator, I thank you so much for this moment in time to be able to go into the tarot of all 12 zodiac signs. What is it that you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, so shall it be forever and always. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, Ashe. How you doing? It's Elle. What's up, this buddy? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. Let me just cut the volume down and go into the tarot. Okay. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Joe English. How's everybody doing? Okay, Ebb and Flow. How are y'all? Okay, see, I got y'all today. I just signed in. Look at Spirit. Holy Spirit. Y'all know I love it. How you doing? Alicia Lopez. Mod in the house. Mod's in the house. How y'all doing this evening? Happy Friday. Time seems like it's just, like, I can't believe it's already here. It's Friday already. I'm doing wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm happy. I'm in good spirits. I sat with my son. I had to set an alarm to make sure I didn't fall asleep because, you know, I can sit down and be out just like that. So I'm doing really, 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 really good. I'm happy. I'm here. I feel blessed and highly favored. I was looking at some new decks. How you doing? Carla Childs, welcome, honey. Carla, are you Latina? Are you a Latina? Because I see you be speaking Spanish real fluid, honey. I'm wonderful. Like when you called them cockroaches one day in Spanish. You said, yes. Okay. Because I was like, dang, I didn't know she spoke Spanish fluid like this. Okay. I had no idea, Carla. Oh, okay. All right, all right. Well, that's good. You said you have Guatemalan and half Mexican. Okay, all right. That's what's up. Hello, Shilohs. How are you? Hey, Bethany Elliott, how are you doing? Okay. Look at everybody that's in here. Okay, last one, y'all. Let's see what Holy Spirit has for us today. I'm excited. Okay, Holy Spirit, what is it that you got for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? What is it that we need to know? Hey, Queenie. Starting off with the 9 of Swords in reverse. The 3 of Cups is in reverse. Hey, Joshua Burt. How you doing, baby? 6 of Wands is in reverse. 5 of Cups in reverse. What's up, Mountain Lover? You just got home? Perfect timing. Get you a snack and come on. Come sit with us. 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so these cards look different. Everything is in reverse. Okay, so that's the 9 of Swords. Let me move it back. 9 of Swords, and it came in reverse. The 3 of Cups came in reverse. The 6 of Wands also came in reverse. The 5 of Cups in reverse. And the 10 of Wands is in reverse. So let's talk about this. Somebody feels like, you know, I need to be stress-free, baby. Stress-free and in peace. That's what I'm thinking. Here with the 9 of Swords in reverse, I want to be free. Somebody, notice how it's looking like, let me bring it back. You see how the light seems like it's shining? Okay, now this is, I'm showing you this in the upright, but it came in reverse. But somebody wanted the light to shine. Like, you don't want the light to shine on the fact that you are, like, be something illuminated. Like, what's being illuminated should not be that I am stressed. But what's being illuminated is that you are stress free. Honey, let me tell you something. I don't know, but the feeling that I'm having, thank you, Spirit. The feeling that I'm having is that somebody is stress free. You're not in a relationship with the Three of Cups here in reverse. You're not worried about nobody having your back. You're not in a relationship with the Three of Cups in reverse. I don't want to be a part of a third party. I want to stay stress free. Six of Wands. I'm not looking for, is in reverse. I'm not looking for anybody to put me up on a pedestal. I don't feel defeated. I don't, even though it's in reverse, I'm not getting the feeling that you are defeated. I'm feeling like because you're avoiding being in a third party situation, that is what makes you feel not necessarily victorious, but like I'm avoiding feeling defeated. I have restored my faith by the Five of Cups is in reverse. My faith has been restored. I have lifted my burdens. It's looking like somebody is single, sexy, and very successful. It looks like they're stress-free. Being single is where it's at right now, is what it feels like. I don't have no burdens on my back. I ain't got nobody stressing me. Being single right now is feeling oh so good. How you doing, Jessica? Hey, Cheryl. What's up, Suave K? How are you, honey? Welcome to the channel. Anybody else? But that's the feeling I'm getting. Somebody is single and loving it. That's the feeling. Single and loving it. What's up, JP the God? Okay, and sometimes it be like this. Sometimes it's like, hey man, I don't have the problems that everybody else got. And sometimes it feels good being single and just being, if you ain't be in a relationship with somebody that's acting right, how you doing, Mojo? Then sometimes you just need to be by yourself. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Nine of Swords in reverse. Hey, Nicole and Mario. Now, I got to make a quick announcement. I can always tell when we got new people in here because new people be on me about the message. I am the messenger. I do not make the message. I do not pick the cards. For anybody who keeps jumping in my comments, enough of this. I want to hear about this. And some of y'all have been on me. I got one in the Leo. I got one from last night. I report what the Holy Spirit tell me to say. That's really as simple as that. Sometimes she tells me stuff up front. Sometimes she don't. And it is what it is. Okay? Everybody else do what they want on their channels. I am a servant of the Most High. I do what I'm told. I say what I'm told. I don't control the message. So if you want me to squeeze out something about what you want to hear about, don't always work like that. Now, sometimes she will take into consideration, what you want and will work on the relation, bring it out. We have had some new love messages, but it's not heavy in the energy because y'all keep having these past people who keep looking at y'all's bag. Now, if we could get them cleared out the energy, then maybe new love would just be a whole heaping thing of options. Just FYI. Okay? Now let's get into this read. Let's talk about it. Hey, Dominique. Love. Vontigo Smith. Okay? Shamika Jackson. How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome to the channel. Now, I love y'all, but y'all know how I do. I do what I don't go no further than what I'm told. Hey, Brianna. So let's talk about the Nine of Swords. Somebody is stress-free. Okay? With the Nine of Swords here in reverse. Let's get into it. How you doing? Gonzalo Jesus. How you doing? Karen Langford. Hey, Londale. Let's talk about the Nine of Swords, Holy Spirit. What you got for the Nine of Swords here in reverse? Oh, I hate when that happens. Too many. Just one. Hey, Dorian Gray. Ooh, that flipped. Now that's spent, so I don't know. Let's see. Do you want the Six of Pentacles in the upright or reverse? Reverse. Okay. This Four of Swords, do you want it upright or reverse? Reverse. Okay. Thank you. All right. Nine of Swords in reverse is being clarified by the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Three of Wands in reverse. So the reason somebody is stress-free is because here with the Three of Wands, and that's how it looks, the Three of Wands, even though it looks like wands out here, they're right here. Three of Wands is in reverse. Somebody was in a situation where they were self-sabotage. Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Swords in reverse. This is something somebody thinks about all the time. I was in a relationship where I was self-sabotaged, and with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, I ended up, this is y'all. I'm speaking like I'm y'all. Six of Pentacles in reverse. It was not equal give and take. This is one where when I needed my person, it kind of left me out in the cold. And with the Four of Swords being in reverse, this is something somebody thinks about a lot, is that they were self-sabotaged and that their person, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, they didn't really have a reciprocated relationship. It felt wrong. It just, and so to remain stress-free, somebody has decided that I'm cool on having it. I don't need nobody to have my back. I don't need to hate having nobody else's back. I don't want to be a part of a third party. Now, that might be why you felt self-sabotage, is due to a third party situation here with the Three of Cups being in reverse. Like, I don't do third parties. So if you're going to put me in this and you're going to self-sabotage me and you can't give me equal give and take, up right on the money. So there was a third party here. And so that was the self-sabotage. So somebody said, okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. I just won't be a part of no third party. If I'm not in nothing, then I can't be a part of nothing. So just jumped out of their relationship. So let's talk about the Three of Cups. But I do still like this message because it sounds like somebody is working on their self-empowerment. Let's talk about the Three of Cups here in reverse. Mountain Lover, are you sending kisses? Okay. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Wands is in reverse, Death is in reverse. Okay, so what is going on with the reversals today? Okay, so Death in reverse with the Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords. Okay, so just the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Swords is in reverse, the Ace of Wands is in reverse, and the Death is also in reverse. Now let's talk about this. You have decided that by removing yourself from a third party situation with the Ten of Swords, this is how you're going to get the swords out of your back. I'm going to get the swords out of my back by, I'm just not going to allow myself to be a part of a third party situation. Even if the person who cheated on you with the Seven of Swords try to get you kind of clocked in. You see how the door is closed here. Somebody try to get you caught up in something by doing stuff manipulative behind your back. You're like, even if they was to come back and apologize, I'm okay without the apology. I've already removed the swords from my back. I don't need the apology. I have already went in a whole new direction with the Ace of Wands here in reverse. And in doing this, Death is in reverse. You have switched directions. Now, I can almost read this two ways. Your past person wants to apologize, take the swords out of your back, move in a whole nother direction, and then try to come back. But it's not looking like that for me. What I'm reading this from your perspective. And from your perspective, you've already got the 10 swords out of your back. So you don't really need this person to come back and apologize for cheating on you. I'm not getting it. Like, I know that I just read it from their perspective. They might want, your past person could want to come back and try to say, I'm sorry, take the sword, I'm sorry for cheating, and you know, I'm going to move in another direction. I want to start over. But I'm not getting that. I'm more getting it's from your point of view, which is you've already gotten the swords out your back. I'm cool. You don't need to apologize. I've already switched directions. I've already restored myself. I'm not crying over you. You see how there's body pieces everywhere. There's different bodies, but there's pieces of the body. There's a head here, there's bodies back. There's different pieces. Like, I'm not all torn up over this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not all torn up over this. I'm okay. That's the feel I'm getting. I'm okay. Six of Wands. I don't feel defeated. Six of Wands is in reverse. That's when people tend to feel defeated. You know, I don't need anybody to put me up on a pedestal. I'm okay. How you doing, Jean? Let's talk about this. So, Six of Wands in reverse. Holy Spirit, what you got? Uh-oh. Six of Wands in reverse. Ace of Cups is in reverse. What is going on with the reversables? Ace of Cups in reverse. 10 of Cups in reverse. 9 of Cups in the upright. Lots of cup energy. And the 5 of Swords. Now, I don't know if she want me to keep that because that was kind of hitting up under here. So let's talk about just these cups, right? 6 of Wands. You don't feel defeated. Because, listen, it's okay to you that nobody's pouring into your cup. I'm okay with the Ace of Cups being in reverse. I'm not looking with the 10 of Cups. I'm okay. This does not have to be my happily ever after. I'm okay. You know why? Because I'm going to go after my personal wish fulfillment. Look at all those ships. You see all them 9 cups? So instead of waiting on a relationship to fill your cup, or waiting on another person to fill your cup, somebody saying, I'm cool, I can just go after my personal wish fulfillment. I don't need a relationship to feel whole. I don't need it. I'm okay. I don't like keep getting this. I'm okay. A-okay. Okay, how you doing, Saint Pigeon? How are you, sweetheart? I know that's right, man. Carla Child, you know, I know you a Saggy. I be feeling like, girl, me and you will be right here, right here. Hey, Linda Wolf. How you doing, Dollar? From where you from, sweetheart? Ooh, where does it say you're from? Let me go back up. It kind of moved. My thing moved. From Jordan, Amon, Jordan. Well, hello, Dollar. It's very nice to have you from Jordan. Okay, how are you? What's up? What's your name? Firja. How you doing, Firja the Leo? Welcome, Teresa Pierce. Hello. Welcome to the channel. I'm going back to the bottom. Hey, Christian. How you doing? Thank you, Linda, for the floating heart. Okay, y'all. So let's talk about the 5 of Cups. You feel like you've already restored your faith. So this is somebody. Well, let me ask Spirit. Do you want me to keep that 5 of Swords real quick? Do you want that 5 of Swords in reverse? I didn't know it was under there. No. Okay. Thank you. All right. So we're going to clarify the 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Cups is, you don't need this person to come in and give you closure. You don't need somebody to come in and say they're sorry. You're not looking for another person to pour into you. You don't even need the explanation for them putting you in a third party. What I'm getting is that you're worrying about your personal wish fulfillment and you've already restored your faith. Let's talk about the 5 of Cups. So that means, you know, the 5 of Cups is about regret, or feeling like you're mourning or you're crying over something. You're not crying. I'm already feeling great. Whoever you are, you restored your faith. You're not in mourning. You're not in regret. What has happened has happened. So like, you know, I love this because, you know, I always tell y'all there's 5 stages to mourning, right? And it definitely seems like the last stage is acceptance. And whoever you are, you've already accepted everything. And it looks like you're just ready to move on. So let's talk about the 5 of Cups here in reverse. Thank you. What's going on? I did somebody else send something. Thank you, Carla, for the floating heart. Hey, John Minell. Welcome to the channel. Oh my goodness. Thank you to Miss Patty for the $9.99 super chat. She is on watching another read. It just came through. Thank you, Miss Patty, for the $9.99 super chat. It just came across my screen. I don't know. Maybe you'll come join us in this read, but I see it. Thank you, baby. Miss Patty. Hey, everybody. I see you. And Diane Foss, welcome to the channel. And may God bless you tenfold, Miss Patty. She's so sweet. Thank you, Linda, for the flowers, sweetheart. Okay. Hey, JP. Charlie in here. Hi, Miss Charlie. My bit by Charlie. I didn't see Charlie. Is she bang banging? You know, Charlie come in shooting and don't say nothing. Well, if you in here, Charlie, hey. Okay, so we're talking about the 5 of Cups in reverse. So you have already restored your faith. You're not waiting on somebody to give you closure. You're not waiting on somebody to pour into you. You like, I'm cool. A relationship does not define me. I can still have my personal wish fulfillment. I love it. I like it. Justice is in the upright. Whoop, whoop. I love it. This means, listen, despite the fact justice is in the upright, Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the 8 of Cups, you are saying, I have restored my faith. I've already walked away from this terrible situation and I have balanced out my scales. Justice. It's okay. Yeah, I was used to be in a relationship and it wasn't the greatest. Okay, it happened. I'm over it. Wheel of Fortune is like when things are just not moving forward, right? But you've already left that behind with the Eight of Cups. So that's the Wheel of Fortune. And it came in reverse, and this is the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is in the upright. So it's like, yeah, I'm leaving that behind. It's like somebody is telling themselves the truth. See how she's holding her sword of truth, and it's upright. The truth is, happiness is not defined just because you have a family. You can still be happy and single. The truth is, you don't need somebody to balance out your scales. You can find balance within. I am loving it. I am loving it. Hey, Charlie, wherever you are, I still ain't seen Charlie, but y'all keep saying, hey, Charlie. So there she is. Hey, bit by Charlie. Yeah, Charlie be pinging. She become, all I know is sometimes I see her getting rid of people. Hey, Charlie, boo. Let's talk about the Ten of Wands. Somebody feel like, look, the spirit hit came past it too. Somebody feel like with the Ten of Wands that they have relieved their burdens. I love this so much. Like, listen, in my head, I hear, take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just want to dance. I just want to dance. It's like you didn't got the burdens off your back. And it's like, I don't know. It's like somebody that found happiness. You know, because sometimes when people break up, they get lost, right? But with the Ten of Wands, it's like you don't feel no burdens. Holy Spirit, what you got for the Ten of Wands in reverse? Ten of Wands in reverse is being clarified by the Devil in the upright. The King of Wands is in reverse. The Hangman, it's like you had to listen. The Hangman is about having to change your perspective. And here with the King of Wands, I think you had to really look at what you were considering at some point what you wanted. Okay, so let's talk about it. That's the Hangman, right? This is him trying to change his perspective. So what are you changing your perspective on? Okay, it's good for me to not be attached to what you thought was good, right? With the King of Wands in reverse. So that's when you want to attach to that shiny object in the room is how I put it when we're talking about love, okay? Not somebody who's being irresponsible per se, but let's say, because the King of Wands is Leo energy, that's leadership, right? This is somebody who normally gets a lot of attention when it's in the upright. But this could also signify that it could still have a positive meaning in reverse for what I'm going to say. Because let's say you got yourself all together, right? This is somebody who has money. They're doing well financially. And even if somebody has money, that does not make it good if they act like the devil. Does that make sense? So somebody can have money and be doing really, really well at the moment that you break up, and you could be like, but you can't, money don't buy love. Money cannot buy happiness. Money. So it's like, while this person may look like something you want to attach to, you had to really, really take a perspective. This means you took time to, the Hangman to me is like sitting in meditation. It reminds me of like the high priestess can see beyond the veil, right? But when you're in the Hangman, it's like you're going within and you're telling yourself, remember, with justice, you're telling yourself the truth. Thank you, every ride. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Look at y'all babies all coming in giving gifts. Thank you. God bless you tenfold, sweetheart. And hello, everybody hey, Brandon, how y'all doing? No, sweetheart, listen. Thank you, Charlie, because I was gonna say I know what I'm doing. Don't try to correct me, please, because me and my team we have our own method. Okay, so don't assume my meaning means your meaning, because I work with my spirit team and we will reassign meanings for different cards. And anybody who reads tarot, that's one of the first things they tell you. There's the traditional meaning, and then it's okay for you to do stuff to make it make sense for you. Okay? Thank you. How you doing, AOP gang? Welcome to the channel, baby. Okay? So I do the traditional meanings on most things, but then some things we kind of move a little bit out of that. How you doing, Rudy Jalima? Thank you, sweetheart. Welcome to the channel. I see you. Thank you, Jean, for the party hat. Did anybody else? Linda Wolf, thank you for your 100 jewel. Thank you for the 100 jewel. Miss Patty, oh my God, thank you for your other $9.99. I love it. Hey, Miss Patty, I seen your super chat on another read. It came across the reading. Thank you so much. God bless you tenfold for your super chat now and the one from earlier just a few minutes ago. That's okay, Dollar. I know you're from Jordan. You've already told me that. Thank you and welcome to the channel. Okay, that's all right. I'm just telling you how I do things over here, Dollar. How you doing, Lynette? Welcome to the channel. What's up? Illuminex. Thank you for the 100 Jewel. Grisha, how you doing, sweetheart? Welcome. Okay. Look at all y'all. And Brandon, I already got you. I love it. Thank you so much, y'all. Okay, so let's get into it. What happened? Oh, am I still live? What happened? Oh, there it is. Okay, my chat just went out. Fiera, no, baby, we're not doing fire signs. This is for all 12 zodiac signs. Hi, John Dillon. I love y'all too, Miss Fanny. You know I do. So let's talk about this. So like I said, you know how sometimes, y'all, when you're in the high priestess, right? And you're trying to read beyond the veil. But when you're in the hangman, it's like you done got yourself caught up into something. And so even though this person might look like the person that everybody wants to attach to, you're taking time to be like, hold on, let me pump my brakes. Let me really think about this. Maybe I need to look at something different. Like just because somebody is successful, that does not mean that this is good for me. You know, not every person we on here, when we do these readings, is broke. Sometimes people have money. But what good is it? I mean, you need to really think about this. So when you're in the hangman, it's about changing your perspective. Just because something look good, don't mean it's good for you. If somebody is toxic. Now, toxic behaviors can come in lots of different forms. Somebody can have like our traditional drugs, alcohol, sex addiction, gambling addiction. They could be very karmic in their behaviors. You know, they could really be not, angry, abusive, right? And it does not make it good for you. Okay, so this is what somebody is realizing that, listen, I really need to take a sit down and think about this. And with the 10 of Wands, this is you saying, I don't need these burdens. I'm going to let this person go. Even if it looks okay, I need to let this person go. Now, oddly, how you doing, Miss Pitts? Earlier today, y'all, I was listening to this podcast where one of my favorite self-aware narcissists was interviewing a lady who had been in a narcissistic relationship. And I'm going to be honest, this is one of the worst narcissistic relationships I ever heard in my life. And her person was a principal. He was an assistant principal, but he lied and said he was the principal, not an assistant principal. So that was red flag one. But there was so many flags here. He was very abusive, physically abusive. Like he would kick her down the stairs, like just shove her, beat her with shoes, elbowing her on, like he was tearing her behind up. Do you hear me? And so, but he worked in an elementary school as a principal. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is what this kind of reminds me of with this releasing. Just because something looks good on the outside, but you got to really take the whole person into consideration. He ended up losing that job, by the way. And blamed her for him losing it. Like he was so mean to her. So mean to her. She was beautiful. He called her ugly, called her fat. He was cheating on her left and right. I mean, he would have her come over and leave receipts of him taking other people out on dates. And I mean, it was like one of the worst. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I knew narcissism. I didn't know some people's stuff be that bad. Like that was like, she had one of the worst stories I ever seen. And he hit her so much, it's like she might actually have dementia, early signs of dementia as she gets older. I was like, man. But this right here is one of them things, like I said, when you take into consideration, just because someone on the outside looks good, but if somebody has toxic behaviors, you got to let it go and get those burdens off you, right? All right. Hey, Nina. Yeah, it is awful. It was really sad. And you don't know what was the most sad part was that she had a hard time getting out of that relationship. Sometimes people wanted to help her, and she had I think she had up to like 5 restraining orders. but she was never fully ready to let go. It was costing her all of her relationships with her friends and family. Because she wasn't, it took her a while to finally be like, okay, I'm done. And her narcissist would be in her face and say, well, if I'm really that bad, then why you answer the phone? If I'm really that bad, it be like that. It be like that. Sometimes people can't let go. Was that 4 of Cups supposed to be in reverse? Just double checking. Yes, it is. Thank you, Siri. Okay, so we got the 4 of Cups here in reverse. Judgment is in reverse. The Hierophant is in reverse. What is with the reversals tonight? Spirit, everything is in reverse. The 8 of Swords is in reverse. And the 9 of Pentacles is in the upright. Listen, 4 of Cups. Somebody has decided, listen. 4 of Cups in reverse next to the Judgment. I'm not going to get up and go back and resurrect a relationship I know that's not good for me. I'm going to let it go with the Hierophant in reverse. I love it so much. Somebody has made their mind up that they're not going to get on that hamster wheel of break up to make up, break up to make up, break up to make up. I'm getting off. I'm not getting up to go back with judgment, and that's judgment. I'm not going to go back and resurrect a relationship that I know is not good for me. Hierophant, that's the Hierophant, and it came in reverse. Judgment also came in reverse. I'm not resurrecting something I know is bad for me. I'm going to free myself. That's the 8 of Swords. It came in reverse. I'm freeing myself from this mental prison. And in doing so, I love this energy so much. In doing so, I am realizing that I am okay. I can heal. I can be single, sexy, and successful with the 9 of Pentacles. Now, I know this is not our normal deck. The 9 of Pentacles is about you are fully fulfilled. You went through all 5 stages of healing. You are single, you're sexy, you're successful, you're okay spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially. I'm not codependent on this person for my happiness. I'm not codependent on saying I'm such and such's wife or husband or such and such's man or woman to feel fulfilled. I don't need that to feel happy and healthy and whole. Somebody's doing it. And listen, and this is somebody who is spiritually sound. And look at all these white doves. This is somebody who has a relationship with the divine. As long as I have the divine, I will always find my silver lining. I will always find my joy. I can always find something to be happy about. Just me and the divine. It's okay. It's okay. So somebody, even though everything is in reverse, it's actually a positive message. The message is somebody is doing great. So which one of y'all out here is like singledom is not looking bad on you? It's looking pretty damn good, actually. It's looking pretty good. Because y'all always want to talk about new love. But see, new love cannot begin until you love self first. And there goes spirit. New love can't come in until you do the work to see that you are enough by your damn self. I am enough. I am happy. I am whole. I am a joy to be around. I am lovable. I am unbreakable. I am cared for by the universe. I'm enough, just as I am. And when you get to that feeling and you start loving yourself and seeing that you have all these beautiful affirmations about yourself and you really believe that and you start to love you, your heart space grows open. That heart chakra is busting wide open. You're not bitter. You're not cold. This person ain't stopping your joy. And it's like now you're on, believe it or not, this is how you get to love. Right there. This is how love attracts to you. And then you become like a love magnet. Everything starts coming to you. Money, joy, happiness. Because you think about it. If you're happy, like attracts like. You got yourself together. You got your finances together. You're not being codependent. You're literally by yourself. But being happy in that. And now this is how you get an abundance of options. And then it's like the universe starts sending you the best of the best. Now you got better dating options because you did the self-healing work. Okay? This is really important. This is a really important message. How you doing, F. Williams? That's right. F. Williams said, I love me. Oh, Julie, how you doing? Miss Pitts, I think I already spoke to you, baby. Hey, Oshun the messenger. How are you? Nixon, how are you? I see y'all. Nancy. Hello, how's everybody doing? Harry Hooven, M4RZ, Mimi Boy, how you doing? Harry, I already got you. Julie, Nina, I think I'm all caught up and go back down to the bottom. How y'all doing, everybody? So let's get into it. So this is actually kind of like new love, because new love starts with self-love, just as my lovely Carla Childs she said this is like new love, because you gotta love you first, baby. You gotta love you first. Okay, King of Swords is in reverse. Seven of Pentacles is in the upright. Six of Swords is in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles is in the upright. And the Princess of Cups is in the upright. So let's talk about this. Now, the Princess of Cups is the Page of Cups, okay? So let's talk about this. King of Swords in reverse. Seven of Pentacles is in the upright. Six of Swords is in reverse. All right. Now, remember what I said. When you burst open in that heart space and you start attracting, confidence looks beautiful. Joy looks beautiful. And you know what happens when you are happy? It gets the attention of not just new options, but a past option. Now, King of Swords is in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles. You got a past option who, with the Seven of Pentacles, I think, what did I say? Seven of Pentacles? Did I say Seven of Pentacles was in reverse? I think I did. Oh, I can't remember. The Spirit. Oh, I didn't mean to pick it up and change direction. Was the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? I'm so sorry. I think it was, but I can't remember. Yes, it's in reverse. Okay. So you got a King of Swords in reverse. Okay. That's my air signs. Okay. Heavy on the Libra. Okay. So listen, my air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You got somebody who wants to return to you. This is somebody who is like a criminal mastermind, because it's in reverse. This is somebody who is thinking by all means necessary, I need to come back. It never fails. Then when you start feeling good about yourself, some past person, you will make them do a double take. It's the energy. You are attracting. And I'm trying, but so you got to think about it. If somebody was cheating on you because they thought that there was something about you that they did not see your worth. They did not see your value. But the moment that you start valuing yourself, you're not chasing this person. And they do a double take and you're supposed to be crying and upset, but you're not doing any of that. You are definitely going to get their attention and they're going to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. What did I miss about collective? So now this is somebody who, like a criminal mastermind, by all means necessary, they're slowing down to try to come up with a plan with the Six of Swords to come back to you. Oh no, I can't rush in. I want to go back, but I can't rush this. They're completely different. So when you come up like a completely different person, you have somebody sitting back wondering how can they reattach to you because they want to experience this new you too. Okay? So, and now why would they want to come back? Well, you're looking really, really attractive. You're looking very abundant if you're in the Nine of Pentacles. And somebody is seeing you as a Queen of Pentacles. I know one thing about them. They take care of those they love. So if they have gotten themselves back financially straight with like the Queen of the Nine of Pentacles, if you back financially straight, that means that they can look out for me too. See, your abundance looks good. Your confidence looks good. So this person is looking at your bag like, damn, they didn't really level up financially. They always took care of the ones they love. Now would be a great time to go back and reestablish something. Princess of Cups. So this is somebody who's going to come in with a very minimal love offer. Now, I got to cover her up because she's topless. Okay. And that's the Princess of Cups. Now, you may be wondering, like, why are they even coming near me? Notice that she's pouring her cup into the water. You see that? She's not drinking from the cup. She's pouring it out. So some of y'all are like, why are you coming back when you had the opportunity to love me? You showed up in an immature way, right? Your past person, they were immature. They was not, they was very emotionally immature. This is somebody who was chasing third parties, right? And instead of bringing you a cup, and offering you even a decent cup of, this is somebody who was pouring it out because they was giving it to others. So you're looking at this very suspiciously. Very suspiciously you are. Because see, you're independent. So, and remember, you was in that hangman energy. So your perspective has changed. You're analyzing everything. The good, the bad, and the ugly, right? So this is what we're doing. So we're going to reanalyze our past, and you kind of go through your relationship with a fine-tooth comb. You see what I'm saying? How you doing, Atomic Goddess? Welcome. 7 of Cups is in reverse. 2 of Pentacles is in reverse. This reading is full of reversibles. Prince of Pentacles is in reverse. The Chariot is in the upright. And the Queen of Wands is in the upright. Now, 7 of Cups. Now that you have changed and you have grown up and you look completely different. How you doing, Rocky 5? WTF Prayag. Are you for real? How you doing? Jamila, hello. Love by the Most High God. How you doing? What's up, Sammy Zach? Welcome to the channel. Okay. Sovereign Soul Peaceful Tarot. Welcome to the channel. Did I miss anybody else? Leah, how you doing, sweetheart? I think I got most of y'all. I'm gonna go back to the bottom. Okay. So this is somebody with the 7 of Cups. Right now, they see you as their only option. Now that you have changed, remember, they're like a criminal mastermind trying to figure out, how am I going to get back over here to you? What's up, love? So 7 of Cups in reverse. They're now seeing you as the only option they want. I want to be with collective. And you may be like, why would they want to come back to me? But see, you got to understand, it's your energy, baby. So when you go within and you start healing stuff, I'm telling you, your confidence, your smile, your gait, the way you carrying yourself, you're sending out a high vibration into the universe, and it's getting a lot of attention. And it's going to also attract people who are in negative energy, like a moth to a flame. You see what I'm saying? Think about it. Things that are in the dark are always attracted to things in the light. So now this person sees you as the option that they want, but see, y'all are already broken up. With the 2 of Pentacles, excuse me. I don't know why I was thinking about the 2 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles is in reverse. This is somebody who, they see you as their only option. Ooh, I don't like this. They see you as their only option to not juggle anymore. So, I hate that. Ooh, Spirit, come on. So 2 of Pentacles, when it's in reverse, it's like you're not juggling emotionally or financially. So they're seeing you as an option because you've done so much work on yourself. You look so stable that they're really looking at you like, damn, their finances is really doing really good. Now, Prince of Pentacles would be like the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So this person is a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. In reverse. So this is somebody who has not invested in anything. So they want to come back to you because they're not investing in it. So in other words, they don't have the seed to plant to grow anything. So, when you start off as a Knight of Pentacles, that's a seed you planted in the ground. Normally the ground has not been tilled and it takes time to grow. And money, investments, anything could be like that. So like you could be the Knight of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, sometimes they show like people going back to school. But the Knight of Pentacles will be like, okay, I'm in college. And it takes time to get through college before I see an investment. We're going to say the Page is when you first get there, you're trying to learn. You did your research. Now you're in there, but it takes like 4 years before you get your degree, right? All right, college or secondary school or whatever. I don't know what some of y'all call it. University, I guess, is what they call it in the UK. So you're at university and it takes time to grow. Well, this person, they haven't planted anything to grow. So they haven't invested in themselves like that. So they're really showing up as the Knight of Pentacles. So they're looking at your stability because they have not put the time in to invest in self. So with the Chariot, they're looking at you as the Chariot and see like you're the Queen of Pentacles. You got it out the mud. you made $1 out of 15 cents. So you went out here and you've invested and you grew your money and you're climbing up the financial ladder. And all this happened after you left them. You went through some sort of glow up with the Queen of Wands. So you went through some sort of transformation. And now look at you out here looking very radiant, magical even. And they're like, damn, they have really changed. So imagine how your past person's looking at you. You left them. They know that they self-sabotage, right? You broken up. And let's say when y'all broke up, y'all know whenever there's two incomes, now you're down to one, your stability gets rocked. Now this person showed up as being successful. All right. Your person ended up showing up as being somewhat successful, but then they were in devil energy. And so it was like you weren't depending on their money. So you went ahead and left, but in your leaving, you got it out the mud and still rose to the occasion and went through some sort of glow up. And so now they're looking at you like, damn, that's kind of sexy. Now they're not investing in themselves. And so that means that their projects they don't really have nothing getting off the ground. So it's like, well, I ain't got to do all this work if they got it. Right? How you doing, Axel and Tam Creasy? Welcome to the channel. Norma, did I speak to you, Norma? If I didn't, welcome to the channel. Ooh, what's your name? Ron Garcia. How you doing, baby? Nikki, the Scorpio. Clary, how you doing? Martin Simpson, there go my boo-boo bear. How you doing, boo? Diane Falls, thank you for the flowers, sweetheart. You said, what happened to the crew? It's always funny how people, when they see you, all of a sudden now they don't want nobody else. How you doing, Rocky 5? Sammy, Zach. I think I got y'all already. So let's go back down here. And Brad, Feeney, and Gert Bear. How you doing? So now you done went through this glow up. You got your past person looking at you. They're not really wanting. Now, they could be being lazy, and this is why they don't have any investment. But see, they didn't invest in you. They didn't. But they want to come back, but they didn't invest in the relationship. That's another way I could read that Prince of Pentacles or that Knight of Pentacles. They didn't really invest in the relationship, even though now they want to come back. And that might be something that they're thinking about. They're thinking about how they wouldn't be juggling, but see, they didn't invest in you. They didn't invest in you. Strength is in reverse. That's why they feel weak. And look, and there goes Light Team. So I didn't invest in collective. So remember, I just said those pentacles have to grow. So relationships grow over time. And so if this person showed up as a Princess of Cups or the Page of Cups, that means they barely gave you any, y'all don't have a strong enough foundation really for them to come back. Talking about, well, we wouldn't be juggling. Well, you can't make them kinds of plans. See, that's the end result when you get to like the 10 of Cups or the 10 of Pentacles. But see, the way you get to the end result is that you invested in a relationship. Well, this person didn't invest. They were investing in third parties. And you decided to just remove yourself and take care of self. So they're attracted to you. But see, this is one of the things that they have to think about. And now they actually feel very weak over the idea because it's like, damn, I want to come back. But the truth is, I didn't give nothing the first damn time. So how am I going to swing this? What can they possibly tell you? Thank you, Brandy. They burnt the bridge. They didn't even try. So that means that, see, if you showing up, and remember, I said that Princess of Cups was pouring her cup out, right? So they didn't even come to you with enough infatuation to get the relationship off the ground. They poured it out because they was chasing third parties. So that means that they didn't give you nothing. So they want to come back and attach, but off of what? This person don't have a leg to stand on when it comes to you. See, it's one thing if y'all break up, but y'all had friendship to fall back on. Do you know how bad this sounds when I say they didn't invest? That means y'all don't even have the foundation of friendship. They weren't even a friend to you. They didn't know. So it's betrayal, cheating, lying, devil energy, overindulgences on the pleasures of drinking, alcohol, sex, gambling, wasting money. This is what they showed you. There ain't nothing out here positive. So they want to come back, but how? And now it makes sense on why they feel so weak. Like I ain't did nothing. Queen of Swords is in reverse. See, I didn't do nothing but lie. Queen of Swords in reverse. Strength in reverse. They feel weak because they want to come out the cold with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. But with the Queen of Swords, they didn't give you but harsh devil energy. Remember I said karmic, toxic energy. They lied to you. Harsh speech. That's what they gave you. And now they want to come back and attach you like a criminal mastermind. But I was an asshole to this person. I cheated on him. I treated him like shit. Like, how am I getting him back? Yeah, how you going to swing this? And see, you done already left. You're happy, single, successful. You ain't even thinking about this person. But they thinking about you. But they can't come back like that. See, you're sitting in Empress energy. Whoop, whoop. You're in Empress energy and they want to come out the cold. But see, with the Two of Wands, you have no plans on coming out the cold with them. Because you done went through some sort of transformation. You cool. You're in your Nine of Pentacles energy. Empress. I'm single, sexy, and I'm even my fellas. You are in this, that even my fellas can be an Empress energy because it's like you're birthing new money-making opportunities, right? Men can birth money-making. In other words, you get your hands, you starting businesses. You might be doing some, your Bitcoin, or you're doing your finances. You're investing your money and you're growing business and you're doing stuff. And you're not thinking about this past person. You done already left that behind. You're standing in your energy. You're standing in your power and you look good. You look confident. And so here with the Two of Wands, you have no plans on going back to this energy. But they sure are watching you. Watching your glow up. How you doing, Casey and Sandra? And Totally Tanya. How you doing, sweetheart? Kimberly Ann Marbury, welcome to the channel. This is funny. So it's like y'all are really out here doing the damn thing, really attracting a lot to you. And now this past person is looking back like, damn, I didn't even know they was like this. Now imagine you treated somebody like trash, right? They go through this massive glow up. They look financially sound. They look like, damn, they really are like marriage material and you didn't invest. You didn't already did the self-healing work. You know that this ain't nothing you want to be a part of. And now they looking at you like Two of Cups. Two of Cups, all right. Now they want to come back and they want the love between the two of y'all. They want to pour out love. Look at that. You see there's a house between the two of them. You see the cups are sitting on the table. Now somebody wants to sit at your table. They want it all. They want the house. They want the joy. Look at this. Look at all this water. This is all this flowing to this house. The blessings from the divine. They want it all now. Two of Cups. And so now they feel weak at the knees because like, damn, you really are marriage material. But I caused chaos and conflict with the Five of Wands. I put them in competition. I cheated on them. I lied to them. I was the Queen of Swords in reverse. Lying, talking reckless at the speech, talking out the side of my neck, creating chaos and conflict and putting them in third parties. So your person, not that you give a darn, but they really over here being ate up alive by their damn behavior. And you haven't said a word. You ain't gotta say a word. You ain't gotta say a word. Just you changing and leveling up and doing you. Got this person looking at themselves like, damn, I'm an asshole. I created the chaos and conflict. I struck the match. I was the cheater. I was the asshole. I didn't invest. And they are really like a solid option. They really the only person, if I was going to get married, they would be the one I want to attach to. They got it going on. Financially, they sell. They making bread. Everything they touch is turning to gold. And they look out for people they love. So I know if I was with them, I would be doing good too. And this person is sitting up here looking crazy. Looking straight crazy. Sandra, watch the cursing, baby. Okay, y'all watch your watch. I know I curse, but my moderators don't like it. Please watch your cursing in the chat. Okay, all right. What's up, Atomic Goddess? I already spoke to you. What's up, Adrian Howell? Welcome to the channel. Rachel, what's up? Okay. All right, all right. It's okay. Y'all watch it. All right. Seven of Wands is in reverse and the Prince of Cups. Now, this person now sees you as somebody they want to attach you. But see, like I said, they created all this chaos and conflict. Princess of Wands, which will be the Page of Wands, is in reverse. They know good and damn well. This is in reverse. I can't show you because she's topless. This will be like the Page of Wands. They know, ain't no way in hell I'm going to be able to get this off the ground. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to be able to come out the cold with collective because I didn't invest. When I had them, I didn't give them no good. I ain't even try, truth be told. And so now they sitting over here like, dang, they are feeling so defeated by your glow up. And you ain't even said nothing. You ain't got to say a word. You ain't got to say a word. You ain't got to say nothing. And them sitting down, seeing how you are now, and wanting to attach to your energy, guess what? They see that they don't even match you. You are so heavy. And they're such a lightweight. They're so shallow, baby. They can't, like y'all are on unbalanced scales. And so they're feeling very defeated with the Seven of Wands in reverse. They feel defeated. Oh my God, I feel so defeated. Oh my God. Oh my God. I want to love them. They wish that they could come in and give you a love offer, but damn, you wouldn't take it. And they know this. They know it. They know it. They would not take because no. Because you're not going to see this person like that. You would see them as an asshole who is only there for your money. Because that's all they gave you. You was cheating on me. Like, you're not even thinking about this person. Thank you, God. For the first time, the collective ain't thinking. Well, no, it's other readings. Well, y'all not thinking about these people. This person's looking at you, watching your level up, wanting to attach to your energy, but they're not an energetic match. Because like attracts like. And see, you're not attracted to them. They're not an energetic match for you anymore. You've leveled. There goes spirit. You didn't level up. So when you level up and you're on a higher levels of consciousness and you're vibrating at these high levels, you have better options. Why the hell would you go back and date this? You're attracting better options to you now. Now they see you as the option, but they can't come in and fix something because they didn't already, their reputation precedes them. They gave you asshole behavior, and so that's probably all you remember. How you doing, Selena? Hey, Rachel. I think I already spoke to you, little boo. How y'all doing? Clifford Beans, you're here. Welcome back. Frederick Sanford, hello. How y'all doing? Welcome. I'm going back to the bottom. Okay. I like this, collector. Five of Swords is in reverse. This is somebody who wishes that they could come in and apologize to you so they can have the Two of Cups. They want to apologize because for their behavior. They want to come in and apologize. The moon is here. Uh-oh. What don't we see, Spirit? So what you might not see is that this person really does wish that they could apologize, but there's a problem. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. They want to apologize to you, but see, now they're not stable. See, when they left you, or when you left them, you were like, well, even if they're successful, does not mean I need to be with them if they're in karmic. So you separated yourself. Well, apparently their situation has changed. So now they're the King of Pentacles in reverse. They're not stable. So that's another reason why they're not an energetic match for you. Now, their instability could have been because they mishandled that sacral and root chakra energy. So you know that happens, right? So if you out here and you having a lot of sex, that means that you're spinning sacral energy is where your creative ideas come. And you put your these ideas for your passion projects. And then the root chakra is about getting that foundation, your stability, your money, right? Now, going up a little bit higher is the solar plexus. That's where your confidence and that perseverance and self-discipline to bring those ideas into fruition from that sacral. Well, if you're out here having sex all the time, and missing work. You don't have the money to invest in your creative ideas. You definitely don't have no creative ideas. And so this person, they're not stable. They had too much fun. So they're not an energetic match for you, because eventually, if you have too much fun, you do enough calling off, do enough missing work, you do enough partying, you're going to be let go. And there goes your stability. High Priestess is out here. They feel defeated and they wish that they could come talk to you. This is somebody with the High Priestess in reverse. This is somebody who wishes they could tell you their secrets. They wish that they could come in and have a talk with you. All impulsive. But see, they already know that's not going to happen. That's not going to get off the ground because they're not in balance with you. Temperance is in reverse. And she got a shirt on. Yes, she do. So that's Temperance. They want to come in and balance the scales with you. But how do you balance scales when you're not even on it? Y'all are on two different levels. Y'all are, they say energy everybody is at a vibration. Everything, my table, this cloth, your phone, everything around you has its own vibration. If you are not on the same vibration as this person, they can't come around you. So only thing that they can do is what they are doing. Sit back, fantasizing. They're not on your vibration in any form or fashion. See, you've even healed from the hurt. You've healed from the pain. You've healed from the relationship. You're doing excellent across the board. They haven't even started. Now the energetic match. What's up, Nina 716? That just makes a lot of sense to me. They're just like, so they sit back on a shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You know what I mean? Two of Swords is in reverse. They want to come out of a stalemate, but see, they see with the Four of Pentacles, but see, you're closed off. Why are they closed off? Because they created the chaos and conflict. So their reputation is another reason. And see, there's a sun over this chaos. You see the sun? And this is over my Five of Wands. And it's in the upright. So they created the chaos and the conflict. So what is being illuminated to this person? And they can't act like they didn't see it. They know the reason why you're closed off from the riches that their past lover or past person, i.e. you, collected. They're watching your money. They're closed off from the money. They're closed off from the love. They're closed off from balancing things out and alchemizing with you because they created the match. They struck the match. They created the chaos and the conflict. And they see it. They can't deny it. I see it. I did this. I want to come back. I can't even say, hey, like I can't even really get their attention because they're going to see me as an asshole. They don't have, child, it's one thing if you at least have a good foundation you could always go back to. There's some people you break up with, y'all could at least say, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. Okay. They can't even do that. They can't even do that because they left the foundation that jacked up. Can't even say hello. See? The Lovers. And so another reason why they know you're closed off is because they had you in a third party. And I hate to show this, but see, this would be you, collective. Out here just innocent as can be. This is a man who looks like, let me get it closer, who looked like he didn't know what decision he wanted to make. She is completely butt naked. This one here. So it's like they had a choice between somebody who was a real sweetheart or the freak of the week. And they didn't know who they wanted. Well, we know who they chose. It wasn't you, sweetheart. They didn't choose the sweetheart. I don't know who I want to choose, but his head, see, body language says a lot. He was facing her, but his head was leaning towards the redhead over here. The Five side, who could have been like a Queen of Wands in reverse. Because she hot. She butt ass naked out here. So whoever was throwing it back is who he chose. And so now he's looking at you going, dang. See, sex is good. It can be fun. It can be exciting. But see, when you come outside that bedroom, you got to live. And you can't build a life with somebody that you just laying up having sex with. Everybody is not equipped to carry and build legacy with. Everybody is not a legacy carrier. And this is what they now realize. So while this person is out here and they can offer all of their goodies, they ain't got nothing else to offer. This girl is butt naked. All she has is her body. And there's no clothes on them. And that's what they chose. I'm going over here. I want my world rock. They was rocking it. But this person, you can't build a legacy. And they're looking back at you and they're going, damn, I could have they're the empress. They're the 9 of pentacles. They can have the 10 of pentacles. If I could work with them, I could have legacy. I could have love. I can have a house. I can have it all. I can have blessings and overflow. And it's just flowing and flowing. Look at how they're flowing. I can have it all. But I chose to be with third parties. People who just make me feel good. Temporary pleasure. Somebody gave up legacy for something that was temporary, shallow, because after that orgasm, what can they build? Nothing. So now you actually have less than what you started with. See, when they left you, they had it going on, which is probably what was attracting, thank you, Spirit, which was attracting all these new sexual options. But now when they come back to you, they're coming back with less than when they left you. Because, see, they had so much fun with these sexual options, now they ain't got nothing to show for nothing. They ain't got nothing to show for nothing. Eight of Wands is in the upright. They wish that they could talk to you so bad. There it is again. High Priestess in reverse, Eight of Wands. This is somebody who wishes that they could talk to you. They wish that they could listen, by them wanting to be in alignment with you. And that's that wand energy. Wand energy is about passion, creativity, all of that. They wish that they could sit down and talk to you about some money-making ideas. I bet you they do now. I bet they wish that they could talk to you about projects and, oh, and baby, what if we started this business? And what if we do this? Celts, you cannot talk like that. You cannot, you can't talk like that, Celts. Come on, baby. Celts, little growing, we don't talk like that. It's okay. The minds are giving y'all grace. They are just deleting y'all's messages, but please watch. It's the effing and the essing that you just said. You're very passionate. We see that. How you doing, Great Escape? How you doing, baby? And welcome, Kels, to the channel. Oh, Lord, baby. Y'all get what I'm saying? What's up? What's your name? Joe, Johgy. How you doing, baby? I don't know how you pronounce this. Is it just Joe? I don't know. Welcome. How you doing? This is so crazy. So they went out here and they realize now that they can't build with somebody who ain't got nothing to offer but their body. This is not somebody who's thinking about money-making ideas. This is not somebody who is thinking about passionate, creative ideas. That wand energy. This is now somebody who wishes that they could talk to you. Wish that they could get in alignment with you. They want to get alignment. That wand energy is creativity. I wish I could talk to you about these. Wish. See? Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody, and it came kind of, Spirit, did you want that upright across? Which way? Reverse. This is somebody, they know you wouldn't even work with them. You wouldn't take them seriously in a fucking, excuse my language, but they know it. I didn't mean to slip up and say the F word, but I said it without even thinking. This is somebody who knows that they cannot get in alignment with you because you wouldn't work with them. You don't see them the same. You would not work with them. Because see, when you was focused on getting a bag and healing and developing yourself on a spiritual way and healing your inner child and going after your dreams and being self-disciplined, you was worrying about growing a business, right? Because that Empress is getting money. Queen of Pentacles is getting money. Nine of Pentacles, you getting money. You getting all this money, right, collective? And so now that you've gotten all this money, you're looking at this person who couldn't decide who they wanted to be with. You could have been getting money with me, but you chose to lay up and have third parties. You got what you wanted. So why are you, and they know it. So they already know out the gate, collective wouldn't even work with me because I chose this. I chose to get my noodle wet. I chose to go out here and hump on some things or open my legs to some things. I wasn't focused on building legacy wealth and trying to be my highest and best self. I wasn't focused on none of that. And so now they sit back going, dang it, they're not gonna even talk to me. And they wish that they could talk to you, but they already know that you wouldn't work with them. Why would you work with somebody who's not on your vibration? They're worried about sacral root energy. That's the bottom chakras. They're at the bottom two chakras. You have elevated so far, so high. See, I talked about your heart chakra being open. But see, when you sit up here, it says, when you have declared to the universe your highest intentions, right? You've already spent time in meditation and prayer. You've been out here practicing visualization and connecting to yourself and doing your journaling and staying with the divine and growing. That's up here at the top two chakras. You're up here with your third eye and your crown. Baby, they're at the bottom two levels and you already at the highest two. They ain't even on your level. Talk to you about money-making ideas, baby. I don't think you have the endurance to keep going. You can't stop humping on things. You can't talk to you. They know it. What to talk to you about what? Waste time? Because that's what you would think. They're going to waste your time. Who waste your time? You can't come in here and talk to me about money-making ideas and you're a time waster. Y'all, please double tap the screen. It's about 100 of y'all in here. If y'all mind, please and thank you. Just double tap by my face if you're watching on a cell device or hit the 3 dots in the top right corner. 4 of Wands. They already know. They see it. Collective 4 of Wands is in reverse. They ain't going to want no relationship with me. They're not going to even believe that they can be stable with me. Now they looking at you as you would be the perfect person to build with. But they know you don't see the stability with you. Princess of Pentacles. They got way less than they had. See, it was bad when they didn't invest in a relationship. They don't have nothing. Princess of Pentacles in reverse. That's the let me show you. I got to cover up her boobs. That's the Princess of Pentacles, which would be the Page of Pentacles. And it's in reverse. This person ain't even got a little nothing. See, a Page of Pentacles is like when you just kind of get started. Like you might have a house, but you ain't got no furniture. You might have, you grown, but you starting out. They ain't even got that. So this person has way less than when you knew them. When they left you, they was the man or the woman. They got way less. Way less. Way less. How you doing, Brad Feeney? They've been going through towers. Tower after tower after tower. They blew up and say they did it to themselves. The towers that they're going through, they did it to themselves. Let me show you how you can do it to yourself. Thank you, love, for the $4.99 super chat, sweetheart. May God bless you tenfold. Let me show y'all how, because Brandon said, how did they do this to themselves? Playing. See, when you first fall in love, and see, this is why Spirit tells us we have to have balance in all things. And a lot of us can be guilty of this. So, and I've explained this before. When you first fall in love with somebody, right, or you start dating and y'all getting it in because this is new and it's like, ooh, I just want to be up under them and they want to be up under you. You want to be up under your person so damn much and y'all will have sex so dang on much. Did you start calling out from work? I ain't going in because you done had a late night session, early morning session, and you tired. And you know you want another afternoon session. So you start calling out from work. Using up your sick leave. Making excuses on, I ain't doing it. I don't feel like going to work today. You want to go out? Yeah, let's go out to breakfast. Yeah, let's just make a day of it. Go on day trips. This is how you slowly start creating towers for yourself. Because now you're not focusing on your money. You're not worrying about your stability. You're not worrying about your creativity. You're out here having fun. And so your person was having so much fun with third parties that how you doing? How to spell Mark? Thank you. I appreciate you, Mark. How to spell Mark. Okay. Hey, baby. Welcome to the channel. And Sarah Frost. Good luck, givers and takers. How you doing? So this is a person. That's how you end up, y'all, messing up your stability. You go out, you party so hard, you miss the alarm. Now you end up being late to work because you was up getting high, having sex and drinking with your new boo. Now you can't, damn, I didn't hear the alarm. I slept through it. You wake up, it's damn 10 o'clock. You supposed to be at work at 8. Tower. Now this person doesn't have a leg to stand on. Tower. This is somebody being booted out the tower. Did they lose their house? See, this is when you start, and see, this tower is on this third party. And they was leaning towards the one with no clothes on. Do you know how crazy and high and listen, energy is different, y'all. There's some energies that will come into your life and they will build you up. And then there's other energies that will tear you down. And so if you are with somebody who is constantly sexing you, come on, let's sex it. And you're not getting none of your accomplishments done, none of your dreams done. Sex is good, child, but it ain't every damn thing. You still got to live. You still want to retire. You still want a house, a nice car. You want to have a legacy. And this person, they was laid up so damn much, they done lost it all. Yeah, man, let's go on and get high. And little by little, and then one day you just look up and it's like, damn, I ain't got that car payment money. Damn, I ain't got the rent money. Damn, I ain't kind of got myself in a little pickle. And so now instead of focusing on the pickle, if they continue to get high and have sex with this person when they should be looking for a job, then the whole damn job break. You see how I'm saying? This person did too much. That's how you get into stuff like that. And that's really sad. Welcome, Black Blessings. Okay, how you doing? What's your name? Something Mullins. Jay, it's all together, baby. And the print is really small. I see it looks like L's and I's together. Jay Mullins, Jaleel. Is it Jaleel? How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome to the channel. Truth Seekers. Hello. Charles Lyles. I think I already got you. I think for the most part, I got most of y'all that's in here. Okay, so this person now is losing everything with the tower. Prince of Wands is in the upright. This is somebody who wishes that they could come towards you because they find you so attractive. This person finds you super attractive. But see, you don't want them. Ace of Swords is in reverse. This is permanently over. We seen that in the beginning. At the very beginning of this reading, I said, the relationship is permanently over. You don't have no intentions on going back to this person. I ain't got no. I'm cool. Hey, Anthony. You have no intentions. They would love to come towards you. Oh my God, I find them so sexually attractive. But see, do you find them sexually attractive? It's not attractive when somebody ain't got no self-discipline. It's not attractive when somebody doesn't have any self-worth. You're just giving yourself to everybody. That's not attractive. You don't have nothing. Like you don't have no goals. It looks like this person don't have no goals. No. What do you call those? What's the word? Not admirations. Lord, what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I'm saying? Goals. They just ain't got their life together. It look like they ain't building nothing. And you looking back at them and going, you want to have sex with me? You ain't got nothing. I'm trying to build legacy. Child, no, absolutely not. Affirmations. Thank you, baby. This person ain't got nothing going for themselves. So to you, this is Ace of Swords is in reverse. It's permanently over. And they know this. They're not, hey Nyla, they know they're not even on your aspirations. Thank you, Weeper of the Moon. Not affirmations, aspirations. Thank you, Weeper of the Moon. I thank you so much. And hey, Rhonda. So this person already knows it, like they're not on your level, baby. They're just not. So the Three of Pentacles, they want to come in and work with you, but it's over. World, ooh, let me cover her up. World is in the upright. It's over. Ain't no building no relationship with you. It's over. So like a criminal mastermind, they might be sitting there going, oh God, I want to work with them so bad, but it's over. It's over. They can't even approach you because they ain't even got enough foundation for their damn self. So if they come back to you, they look like dead weight. You ain't got no house. You ain't got a leg. You a page of pentacles and words. That means that your ass ain't even begin to try. I'm looking for a job. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? So I gotta feed you, give you a place to stay? Would you want to drive my car too? Now, them days is over. You're on a whole nother level. You ain't doing that. It's 2026. We ain't doing that. You gotta help them with your own, baby. Potential don't pay no damn bills. So you're not doing it. Three of Swords is in reverse. This is somebody who's looking at you going, I know it's over, but I would love to heal it. But see, you see this person as a selfish person. See, when you could have healed it, you didn't. You was worrying about going and getting your noodle wet or getting your back wet. Ain't nobody got time for this. The Magician's in the upright. You're out here being a master manifester. They might want to manifest you, but you don't want to hear it. Prince of Swords is in reverse. I don't want to hear it. Don't text me. Don't call me. Leave me alone. Star is in the upright with the Hermit. You're out here shining bright, and this person would love it if you could just, they see you as a symbol of hope. I want to attach you. Could you come out of hermit mode for me? The two of us, I cannot even believe it. This is the Sun. Look at them, butt naked, the two of them in an embrace. I can't even show it, honey. This is a naked embrace. Now they want the two of y'all to come together so y'all can be happy. If we could just lay down, I'm pretty sure we could be happy together. If I could just get you in the bed, I promise, collective, we could be happy. If I could just get you in the bed, I promise. And you looking like absolutely not. They think that if they had sex with you, it would illuminate, and they are looking like they about to get it in. If I could, I don't know how much I could show, but that's bare booty and her boot. I mean, this is out. Somebody wants to get it in. They think that if they had sex with you, it would make you happy, and you might give them a brand new financial beginning with the Tower. The Ace of Pentacles is in the upright. This will get this on lock. They think their sex is enough for you to love them. And you're saying the only thing they need is for you to let your guard down with the Nine of Wands. If collective could just let their guard down, and I could have sex with them, I promise you, I'm gonna lay them out so good, they're gonna want to love me again. They're gonna want to give me some money. And you know what you're saying? Fool is in reverse. No, baby, you ain't getting no new starts over here. No. I remember the hate, the pain, and the despair. Six of Pentacles. Six of Cups. The hate, the pain, and despair that you gave me. Six of Cups is in reverse. When you could have gave me love, you gave me a lot of chaos and conflict. Remember? With the five of Wands. I remember that. You struck the match. You juggled me. It's cool. I'm not even sad about it. Thank you. You got out my way. And I leveled up. Thank you. So you're remembering this. And you're like, no, I'm cool. You gave me hate, pain, and despair. I'm so cool, baby. So cool. Princess of Swords. So what was this? This was the Prince of Swords. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. They want to work. So I thought this was the Princess of Swords. This is the Prince of Swords. So they money didn't slow down. They're talking about they want to work with you, but they money didn't slow down. Oh, no. Their money has slowed down. And you're saying, no, there will be no new starts. I remember you brought hate, pain, and despair. You know what? This is what we're going to do. I'm not going to talk to you. Princess of Swords, which would be the Page of Swords is in reverse. Emperor in the upright and the Ten of Pentacles. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm making a head over heart decision. I'm an emperor. I'm a boss. Either you're a boss mama or a boss daddy. And you know what you're saying? No, baby. You're not wasting none of my time. You don't even get the conversation with me. I'm worrying about my legacy wealth. You're not a vibrant. This person don't even get your time. You're not even giving them the time of day. You're just going to focus on the bag. And it is what it is. And it is what it is. Focus on the bag. I mean, you can't have no conversation. Slow down. I'm a boss. I make boss decisions. You don't get, this person don't get no more of your time. Cold. And they looking at you like, damn, my opportunity just went out the door. Did it? Why don't you look over your shoulder? It's the one you still laying next to. That's what you chose. You chose the one who was out here butt naked giving you all the booty and ass that you could possibly want. That's what you wanted. Going over there. Have fun. Going over there, have fun. Now, Spirit, which one of these you want? Do you want the upright for yes? Do you want the wisdom of the oracle first? No. Okay. So we're going to go into the Akashic. This is called the record of the cosmic oracle. This is like an Akashic records oracle. Hey, Maddie. What's up, baby? Y'all, please double tap y'all screens. It's still, we're still almost like 100 off. Do y'all mind double tapping in the center and getting the likes up? A little under 100 of y'all, please, and thank you. This is so interesting. So they want to come in and talk to you, and you like, child, waste my time. And then talk about you're coming back with way less. Child, they ain't got it. Child, that is horrid. This person, they come back, they lost their car, their house. And they talking about they want to align with you. Child, please. No. Hey, all good. Absolutely. JP said, rest in peace. Thank you, Christine Lamb, for the $4.99 super chat. May God bless you tenfold. Love bug. Thank you so much. And thank y'all for anybody who has sent jewels. I appreciate you. I love y'all. You know I've been channeling, so I'm sorry if I missed some of y'all. Thank you, Christine. All right, so let's get into this, y'all. I'm very excited about getting into the cosmic record and seeing what Spirit has for us. He said no brokies into 2026. That's what I'm saying, Brandon. No brokies. Shoot, they don't even get conversations in 2026. They don't even get a conversation. Take your broke ass over there and leave me alone. I got money making decisions to make. Ain't nobody got time to be wasting time. Holy Spirit, what's the most important information you have for the collective? What is it that you really want us to know from the Akashic record? What do you want us to know from the Akashic record? Key. You have had a recent conflict, and this key symbolizes the chance to heal that relationship. The universe reminds you that you're extending the olive branch is the first step to unlocking reconciliation and understanding. Now, this person would like a key, but see, they don't have the foundation to use a key. They want to offer you an olive branch, but they ain't got nothing. I'm sorry I cheated on you, collective. It says redefine. This person, Spirit says now, the key that this person really needs to do is they need to redefine. This is not really for y'all. This person needs to redefine. They need to clear the clutter from their heart and release those that no longer align with your life's path. Actually, that's y'all. But see, y'all done already released. This person needs to clean up their life. They need to let go of the things that no longer serve them. Every choice you make shapes your future. No, I'm going to repeat that. Every choice you make can shape your future. That's so very important. So now is a good time to reassess the relationships and the goals that no longer serve you and make room for more joy and growth. Now, if they did that, that might get them a key, but they're going to have to start there. They're going to have to go within. Coming and talking to you ain't it. I'm going to be honest with you. If some of y'all think about how long you've been working on yourselves, if you've been working on yourself a year, 2 years, 3 years, and this is how you got to your levels up, how can they come and talk to you? You can't even talk to me the first 2 or 3 years. You need to take, like, you need to really invest. They need to, thank you. Look at how y'all saying about 3 years. They need to go back and invest. Time itself, trying to come have a conversation with me ain't it. You need to go, look at how y'all, 3 to 4 years. That means that they need to do 3 to 4 years of work just to get the key to come ask you for a reconciliation. They got to go work on themselves. Now, they don't want to do that because knowing them, they probably scared you're going to find new love. But that is no concern of theirs because time waits for no man or woman. Hey, Zippy Moon. What's up? Fresh Start Cleaning Services. Welcome to the channel. Naya Freeman. How you doing? Glenna Washburn. Hey. All good. How you doing? Okay. It says integrity. Don't compromise just to please others. You are called to stand firm in your own principles, even if they go against the mainstream. Be brave in your authenticity, and your path will become clear. You guys are people of integrity. I love it. Hey, Phoebe and Leah. Okay, Leah said 5 years. Woo! Look at y'all. Happy Blue. Hello, Glenna Washburn. Thank you for the flower. This is so interesting seeing how many years y'all are putting up here. So y'all really have done the work. You've done the work. I'm so proud of you. Because it says integrity. So that means that you did not just do something to please. See, and that's what we was getting in the tarot. It was like you were worrying about yourself. You weren't worrying about pleasing others. So it's like because you had to be firm in those principles. So some of y'all have gone against the mainstream to stand in your authenticity. And that's what made your path clear. And this person needs to do the same thing. Hey, Jen Brown. Welcome. B Mart. It says move lightly. What you're trying so hard to control is often what it says. Oh, listen, this is probably for a cross watcher. What you're trying so hard to control, because see, they was trying to be a criminal mastermind, and that is definitely about control. That King of Swords, the reverse energy. What you're trying so hard to control is often what you most need to release. Whatever you're trying to control, release it. That's what you need to stop doing. When you stop attempting to hold everything in your hands, the universe will lay down a path that is more aligned with you. So let go of what isn't yours, and what is truly meant for you will flow your way. See, this person now wants to hold on to you. But see, you're not aligned to them. And see, it kept coming out. It's a no, it's a no, it's a no, because the universe is not even going to put them around you because y'all not a vibrational match. So they need to let go. Now, they probably still more aligned with their past energy unless they start working on themselves and getting rid of that type of stuff. You know, when you decide, I think I'm going to stop smoking. Then I'm going to stop drinking. There go light team. I think I want to be a better person. When you start saying, I believe I want to be a better person, and you start taking the steps to become a better person, that is what will open up opportunity for you. Because now you're getting more aligned with a higher consciousness. See, self-care. This person need to do all the work y'all damn did. Self-care. Self-love is the foundation. See, we said that at the beginning of this reading. Hey, Terry and Sylvester. How y'all doing? Terry King. Okay, I see y'all. And Sylvester Bowie. Thank you, Rosita, for the floating heart. And welcome to the channel. What's up, Vic? How you doing? All right, I'm going to go back to the bottom. So it says self-care. We started the reading saying that. Self-care is the foundation of an abundant life. I told y'all that. Once you start loving you, it changes the vibration that you send out into the universe. And now it's like when you love you, you become a magnet for love. People always think, this is why I always say, people who do love spell work, why? Why are you doing that? Look at what spirit, see, light team, love is a high vibration. Doing spell work to manipulate somebody's love of you is low vibrational. You are already out of alignment. You are already out of alignment for love. And some of these people y'all know was doing, and it didn't come out in this reading, but you know some of y'all people be bippity boppity and boo and try to get you back. But they're out of alignment for love. You're not even on the vibrational love, so how you going to attract me when I'm already vibrating at the heart chakra level or even higher? Some of y'all are vibrating so high. How you going to attract me, baby? Doing that low vibrational stuff. Now, that love candle might work on that little booty partner you got over there, but it ain't going to work on me. It says, treat yourself with kindness and respect, and then others will see your worth. See, that's exactly what you did. This is what made this person do a double take, because you started treating yourself with kindness and respect. And then your worth went up and confidence went up, and it cannot be denied. The abundance begins with the recognition of your own value. You realize that I am valuable. I deserve to live the best life possible. I might need my lungs when I get older and I don't want COPD. I'm gonna quit smoking. I need my liver because I want to live. So I'm gonna stop drinking. And laying up and having sex and letting people pull from my sacral, that ain't good for me either. Sometimes it's good for me to stop and take some time and go be celibate. Sometimes it's good for you to stop that. And once you really understand your energy, if you are a true divine feminine or a true divine masculine, and your sacral energy is healing, and people can pull off of that and manifest, you will not be so quick to have sex with just any damn body. You're going to bring that shit in because you realize that now they're going to pull from you and your manifestations, and they start building a whole life off of your sacral energy. Oh no. You'll be real quick to be like, nah, I'm cool. You can't have my goodies. I didn't know my goodies produce blessings. Hell no. No. And it ain't even got to be no blessing through no child. No. Look at all the stuff y'all manifested when you stop having sex. For those who are celibate. Some of y'all manifested a whole new life. See, and I was just talking about it. There it is, divine feminine. The divine feminine within you is waiting to be awakened. The universe reminds you that the power isn't about outward strength, but the inner wisdom of intuition. Embracing your softness and your strength to become whole. See, some people think the divine feminine will be like being that empress energy and it's all about the money. No, you got to know your worth, baby. And we talked a little bit about that yesterday. You got to know your worth. And your worth is not always determined by the money that's in your pocket. How do you treat yourself? Because you could have no money and still treat yourself like you love yourself. When you love yourself, you're not just laying down with any and everybody, allowing all these different energies and demonic spirits and all kinds of stuff that's on people to get on you. Imagine when you lay down with somebody who got the spirit of laziness. Now you become lazy. They got a spirit of distraction, laziness. They like to get high all day, and they want you to get high with them. So even when you on an off day, you're wasting the day. Now you can't manifest nothing. You are meant to be a creator. I will keep telling y'all that. You are meant to create. And if you laid up wasting day after day, getting high, drinking, and laid up having sex, then you are not standing in the fullness of what you were created to do, which was to create. We're made in the image of the creator. You're supposed to create, baby. And live a life where you living how you want to live. And wasting time ain't gonna never, know your worth, baby. That inward strength. It says somebody needs to take a step back. Ain't that it? They need to take a step back. It says you're being called to keep your distance so you can see the factors that are clouding your judgment. So in other words, to take a step back means go into hermit mode. Somebody needs to go stand in hermit mode. Because when you're in hermit mode and you come out of the relationships, you see stuff a lot clearer. You see the lies, you see the manipulation, you see everything because now you're standing back and instead of having somebody manipulate you and tell you how you ought to see it, no, now you only voice you hearing is yours and God will say, hey, baby, let me lace your tennis shoes. Remember this situation? And you'll go back, yeah, I remember that. And this is what was really going on. And then you be like, oh, I see now. You had low boundaries right here. They was playing you. They was out here doing this, that, and the other. Such and such, I know they said that they were supposed to teach you something, but this person was lying and manipulating you on this, that, and the other. Child, God will tell it all, honey. When you give it to the divine and you allow God to speak, he will tell it all. He will go through every person you got a relationship with and start showing you who needs to stay and who needs to go. And when you really get close, even if they family members, God will move them people far from you so that you can have peace of mind because God loves you so much. He ain't going to let nobody disturb your peace. Even family members will stay far away from you. I kid you not. I kid you not. God will move them way over there. And you just be like, because God knows you got to maintain your peace. It says when you step outside the situation, you can uncover the truths that were hidden beneath the surface. This is what this person needs to do. Somebody needs to take a step back. This is how you get there. This is how you get to healing. How you doing? Well, I think it's the same people that's in here. Okay, I was getting ready to say Jen, but I think I already got you. It says let go. You're clinging to old hurts and grievances. They're eroding your happiness. Let them go and you'll never truly live in the moment. Release the shadows of your heart and embrace the freedom of lightness. Your person also, because see, one of the things once you start doing that step back, this is what's going to cause you to go into the dark night of the soul. And now when you go through that dark night of the soul, that's when the shadows start coming up. That's when the pain start coming up. That's when you might feel dumb for some of the choices and decisions you make. You have those feelings where we sometimes will feel like, dang, I really messed up right there. Just guilt. You know what I'm saying? Because like sometimes you'll look back and be like, man, my boundaries was low. I was allowing this. I was going along with that. And when that happens, it can erode your happiness. And then you could get bitterness. Then you might get mad at the people who did stuff to you. You go through all of that when you go through the dark night of the soul. And so here it's telling you, you got to let go. You got to release. Because you got to forgive yourself and you're going to have to forgive that person. That way you can live in the moment. Because if not, you're going to stay in the dark night. And see, it's about the dark night of the soul is meant to teach you to heal and accept. Heal and accept. Okay, I did this. I'm learning from it. I'm not going to do it again. Heal, accept, move on. Heal, accept, move on. That's how you do it. Release. So you can stay light and you can manifest. Because if you stay mad at yourself, I'm just a loser. I ain't worthy. You keep telling yourself that. You're manifesting. And let me tell you something. You got to work on letting it go, because even what you tell yourself in your head, even if you don't utter those words out loud, thoughts become things. So you got to work on that. Mentally, how you speak to yourself, even in your head, you got to forgive. You got to. Because your abundance is tied to forgiveness. Y'all know that, right? Because bitterness will block your blessings. So you got to forgive. Let's get, okay. It says compassion. It says now is the time to be gentler with yourself, to forgive your shortcomings. Stop playing the role of a harsh judge, which I just said. You got to forgive yourself and your oppressor. You could be your judge and your jury. And sometimes we're harder on ourselves than others. So like, let's say I'm going to pretend I'm in the cross watcher's shoes. How you doing, Tanisha? And thank you for the floating heart. How you doing? All good. So, okay, I'm going to pretend I'm the cross watcher, right? Let's say I was the one who cheated on you. Now, I see how you done got better after you separated yourself from me. So guess what? The guilt I could have is that, okay, I'm realizing I'm the problem. I was holding you back from greatness. Then I might feel bad because it's like, I might start to feel like I'm a little bit of a loser because I ain't got shit to show for shit. Because I've been out here partying to the point where I ain't got nothing left. And I'm just spirit. So that would be me talking bad to myself. But spirit says you got to forgive yourself. All right, I really wasn't the nicest person back then, but every day is a new day. Death and transformation happens every day. I'm going to make better choices. And from this point on, I'm going to try to live my life right. I'm going to try to be a more honest person. Not more honest. I'm going to be an honest person. I'm going to I'm going to try to make better choices and decisions. I'm going to sit with my spirit team. And maybe if I can't make my mind up, or I think I might be leaning the wrong way, I'm going to ask them how they feel about this decision I made. Because see, if you want a better life, you're going to have to start making better choices. So you're going to have to become compassionate and the guardian to protect your soul. You can't be your judge and your jury. You're going to have to learn to teach yourself some self-love. You got to forgive yourself. Okay, I could have did better right there. Well, tomorrow I'm going to be better. and the day after that. And you're going to have to just take it day by day. At the bottom of the day, it says inner peace. Okay, it says the chaos outside is stirring waves within your heart. Remember, you have the right to determine your emotions. You choose your emotions. My mom used to tell me that all the time. Back in the day, they used to say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Words do hurt. Words do hurt, but you can choose what you would react to. Like I already told y'all, like my new thing for 2026, my trolls. I ain't arguing with you just because you're not on a vibrational match than I am. I'm on a higher vibration. Why am I arguing with people who ain't woke? And I just, like, Spirit and I had a whole conversation about that. And it was like, just let them be where they at. If I was just fresh in church and I didn't know nothing about nothing, but all I know is being in church. I ain't got no, I don't acknowledge my intuition. I'm not acknowledging my spiritual gifts. I will be very passionate about every line and probably tell you are wrong. I can't be mad at them for that. They are where they are. They just ain't elevated yet. So I'll just go, okay. They may say, you ain't elevated. You caught up with the demons. I'm going to let you say, I'm going to say, okay. I can't go back. I know too much. I can't go back to where you at. Can't play dumb. So I'm not going to argue. Even when they come in here and they say something sideways, like sexual, what do I say? Oh, that's not nice. And I just click off. You got to choose your battles, y'all. You got to maintain your peace. It says the chaos outside you can stir waves within your heart. So you determine. Everybody knows that. You choose what you let rock your boat. You choose it. Am I going to get mad about this and get fired up, or I'm going to be like water and let it go? I'm choosing to be, a lot of stuff is like water for me in 2026. It is what it is. Speak up is at the top of the day. So it says, once you heal and you get to a certain point, you cannot repress your truths because it will weigh heavily on your heart. It's time for you to release those unsaid words to set your soul free. This is a lot of people speak up. And one of the things I have noticed, and it's not that I just be looking at narcissist stuff sometimes, it just pops up. I mean, every now and then I get stuff. But one of the things I realize is that a lot of times when people go through like narcissistic abuse or abusive relationships, or they went through some sort of trauma and they heal from it, they have to speak. You got to speak up. That's part of freeing yourself, is to talk about your experience. It helps set your soul free and allows your experience lightness. So it's like you're giving it out. This is what happened to me. This is how I survived. And then once you get it off of you, that opens up that throat chakra. You're speaking your highest truth. Because sometimes people's throat chakra is closed. You'll be afraid to tell somebody, hey, I was SA'd. I went through something that was really, really terrible. And this happened to me as a child. And as a result, I grew up and I started doing XYZ until I healed. And now that I've healed, this is how I've overcome. And now you're able to tell your story. You're not ashamed of it. You don't even regret the things that happened to you because you look at where you are now. You are a better person because of those things. Not saying it should have happened to you. But once you learn from them, once you learn from the things that were terrible, and you don't let it define you, and you become a better person. I'm not ever going to say you're a better person because this bad thing happened to you. But you can take that and redefine, transmute the energy, is what I'm trying to say. And now you're standing in the fullness. It didn't break me. I'm a better person. That experience taught me a lot, and I stand before you much stronger. That type of thing. Okay? It says, the last one from this deck is you need to be guided by wisdom. See how this little boy listening to like a father figure. It says you walk this path before, so you know the steps to take. Though you fear upsetting others, you're being called to follow wisdom deep within. Even if it's not popular, it will lead you to the true balance of harmony. When you decide to heal and you decide, I'm going to stop doing certain things and move away from the crowd, that is very unpopular. Wide is the gate. Right? This is why, like, Jesus used to use his as a parable. Wide is the gate that leads to destruction. Everybody that likes to smoke. Everybody likes having fun. Everybody likes hanging out all night. It is what it is. But the moment that you decide that you're not going to be a part of that anymore, and you want to separate yourself, it's very unpopular. Man, you boring. Why you want to go do that? People will call you boring. They will be like, oh, you a flake. They will start calling you names. They will belittle you. They will do all kinds of stuff. And Spirit is saying, you got to stand true. It said, narrow is the gate that leads to life. So in other words, if you want a real life where you're living the life you want to live, where you're being a creator, then there's certain things you're going to have to stop doing, baby. You can't waste your time smoking all damn day, because guess what? Tomorrow, I got to beat my path and walk my purpose. And I need a clear head to do that. Because guess what? I got a list of things that need to get done. And I can't be sitting up here high all damn day. See what I'm saying? That's wisdom. They'll call you boring and be like, oh man, you a square now. Let them talk. Just like your person probably has some choice words to say about you. But when they looked up, damn, you doing good. See, the proof is always actions will always speak louder than words. So use wisdom. Walk in wisdom. Who cares what other people are saying? You stand in your truth. You do what's right for you, baby. And we're not going to let nobody hold us back and get us all worked up. No, let them go. Let them go. They don't want to stand in the right. Let them go. All right, real quick, we're going to do the wisdom of the oracle. Then we're going to close it out. Wisdom of the oracle, Holy Spirit. What are your closing messages? It will not be nowhere near as long. But see, that Akashic Record Oracle, it's a lot. I need to see how many cards is in that deck. It's a big deck. But see, those are everything that we just named. Collective, I guarantee you, y'all did all of those things. The cross watcher needs to do those. Every last one of those things you had to do to become your highest and best self. At some point in time. Was it easy? No. Was it times where you may have been bored or lonely? Sure. But I don't really get bored because I got too much to do. It's something to clean, something to learn, a book to read. Something to do. I don't get bored. First thing out, it says thinker, number 44. To the sea, number 7. Come to the edge. Deep knowing. So listen. Thinker. I heard in my head, now that we've come to the end of the road. Now that you come to the end of the road, that's the finish line. Which direction do you want to go? When have you reached the end of the road? When have you reached to the point where I cannot live another day, not another minute in the direction that I've been going? Have you reached the end of the road? Have you? She's sitting there thinking. Think. Are you tired of waking up and your life is not what you want? You got an idea in your head, but your life does not reflect what you see in your head. Think. Are you tired? Are you ready to change? Because if you are ready to change and you are being encouraged with number 7 to the sea, it's time for you to go into isolation, baby. It's time for you to spend some time with just you and God and your emotions. See all that water? Now, if you look real close, she's out there. She got her goggles. Because guess what? When you're out here by yourself, God, you see God's face right there, you're going to be looking at your past. That's what the goggles are for, because you got some lessons there. They're going to show you some red flags, some past lessons by re-engineering what you went through. We're going to go back and we're going to go through it line by line, not to beat you up, but to teach you. Okay, now you see the arrow, you got to go forward. And then there's a book there, because guess what? You're in isolation, so you're going to be taking in wisdom and knowledge. God is going to feed your soul. And your head is down. You know why her head is down? Because you're going to be focusing on you. You're not going to be focusing on what the past has to say. You're not going to be too far in the future. You're going to be present. You're going to focus on what God is asking you to focus on. And in doing that, This is going to take you to the sea. This is like hermit mode here. This is where growth begins. Because see, if you came to the end of the road and you're ready to grow and you're ready to change your life, these are the steps you need to take. Now, with number 36, it says, come to the edge. It's not easy to make a change. You got to take a leap of faith. And let me show you, this is what it looks like. Come to the edge. And if you look real close, it looks like the face of God is right here. Now, when it comes to the edge, you're going to have to take time. She's the only one out there throwing roses that look like little hearts. This means you got to spend time with self. You got to come to the edge. And it's hard to get ready to start it. Because see, if you don't like your life and you want a new life, well, that means you got to start somewhere. Remember, you got to think. You got to go into isolation. Now you got to work on loving yourself. And you got to take a leap of faith that God is going to carry you. And he will. Because his face is on this little thing that looks like an edge. You see that? You can kind of see the eyes and the nose and the mouth. So in other words, God's going to catch you, but he's going to take you to the edge because it's time for you to begin a new life with the number 36. Okay? So out with the old, in with the new. We're going to take a leap of faith and we're going to take it day by day. Deep knowing. There it is again. You're still thinking. This is a lot. This means now you got to use your intuition. This is where you're going to develop your spiritual discernment. You see that? There's two moons out here. There's the moon over the owl's head, and then she's standing on the moon. That has, again, God's face on it. So here with deep knowing, now God is about to do. This is how you ascend. This is called ascension. We sit down, we're getting wisdom, we're taking in knowledge and wisdom, and we're sitting with the divine, and now we're looking at things beyond the veil. This is not you going and asking somebody, well, why would they do this, that? God will answer every question you have. You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to beat up on nobody. I can't believe it. No. This is about you. God will take care of what they did. They will get their karma. But we're talking about you. God will make you his focus. Literally. See how big I'm making you my focus. And I need you to, because I'm trying to take you to higher levels of consciousness, you to higher levels of wisdom. I want you to be your highest and best self. So we're not going to talk. Yeah, we talk a little bit about what they did, but we're going to talk about your choices, your decisions. How did you get here? What decisions did you make that led you to this step? How did you start drinking? How did you start missing work? How did you start becoming a cheater? What happened? What made you promiscuous? Why are you doing this? Why did you choose this? God will break it all down. And you're going to go through it line by line. Chopped wood is at the bottom. Now, some people don't like chopped wood, but whenever I see chopped wood, I think about the Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Chopped wood is about doing the work. Because see, when you're ready to change and change your life, there goes that flag again. And you have decided, not another day, not another minute. Can I live like this? With chopped wood, that means you're going to be doing a lot of repetitive things because you got to clean your life up. There's a broom there. And chopping wood is tedious and long. I imagine, I ain't ever really chopped real wood, but I imagine with an axe, put it on that thing and throwing that thing, that heavy thing. I bet it's exhausting. It's a lot of work. But with chopped wood, somebody needs to come. Hey, you said you can't live another day like this, so start. It's going to be repetitive. It's going to be like the Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off. And it may feel like there is so much repetition, but this, believe it or not, is the beginning stages of changing your life and closing out those old cycles. Now, soulmate is out here. Now, you do your work the way you're supposed to. And there goes a light. Some of y'all are going to meet a new soulmate. But notice that this penguin, if you look right here, he's holding a key. If you want a true soulmate, one where it says your soulmate is a person that loves and respects you, then you got to hold the key. You are the key. Because like attracts like. You are the key. So if you want a new soulmate, then you got to do the work, baby. You want somebody that's going to love you, that's going to be on your vibration. Hey, we got a great physical life, but this is somebody who I also can build legacy with. Then do the damn work. You hold the key. He's holding the key. You got to do all the work if this is what you want to do. And God will oversee to make sure that you end up with a person that is now more in alignment with you. Now, after you do all of this hard work, God is going to show you. You see that chessboard? You see the face of God is in this window. You have a choice to make. Life is like playing chess. A lot of times. Every time you move on a chessboard. But see, there's a fortune cookie here. And on that fortune cookie, there's a small little piece of paper. You know what that little piece of paper says outside that fortune cookie? It says, nope, not for you. God is going to tell you when he is overseeing the game of life. You see how he's overseeing this game? And this is life, and this is your hand. But see, if God is in control, then he'll let you know what's not for you. So that when you play the game of chess, you don't take your chance on a fortune cookie where it's not for you. I'm going to take this chance. No, certain things just ain't for you, baby. But you got to have good wisdom and insight. And if you can't see, then you definitely need the divine who has grace and who can see further what's not for you. Okay? We're going to cut it one more time. All of this will mend. Do you see that flag and how they're mending it? Life is not over for you. You might be X amount of years old and you might be like, man, I'm too old to start over. But with mending, with number 52, sometimes you're right where you need to be. So that flag, you've not hit the end of your road. It's not over for you. You can mend this. It does take time, but every day counts. So why not start soon? That's the new year. You can start tomorrow, start next week, make a plan, but do start. Over time, you're going to look up and you're going to be further than where you would have been had you not started at all. So go ahead and let's start mending and making the changes. Last cut of the deck. You know why God wants you to mend? Because with Unfinished Symphony, and there he is, she's on that egg, and you see that keyboard. Unfinished Symphony, the reason why God is telling you to do this is because it's not over for you. Listen, every day is a blessing. Every day. And so you're not finished, baby. There's still some good life. There's some life left in you. As long as there's air in them lungs and you have an able body, you're not finished. And you can change the vibration. Hence the music tone. Music is vibrations. You can change your vibration anytime you feel like it. Your song is not finished. You're just not stuck here. It ain't over for you. You can write a whole new vibration, a whole new song. The choice is, though, what do you want to do? New year, new you. You got to decide. The choice belongs to you. So keep that in mind. If you haven't done the work, it's time to start. That's it. That's all. I want to thank Most High, His Son, and the Holy Spirit for helping me to deliver this powerful message. I want to thank my moderators, Alicia Lopez, Bit by Charlie, and JP the God. Thank you to all my babies for the 164 jewels, the monetary donations, the 263 likes. You know your girl is here for you if you need a personal reading. I will gladly help you if you need some help in pointing in the right direction, especially if you want to change your life. You know what I'm saying? I really, I got some ideas. Am I on the right page? Sometimes some of y'all, believe it or not, y'all on the right page. You're actually walking in your purpose. You're just not 100% sure. And then I'll read you. And sometimes some of y'all already know because you already intuitive. Everybody's intuitive. But some of us don't always trust what we see. So if you need a reading, I'm here for you. Okay. IamTheLightTarot@gmail.com. Send me an email and I'll send you the information you need. Now, I'll be back tomorrow. Scorpio is up tomorrow for their 2026 read in love and money. So we'll be starting with Scorpio. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. We'll see. Anybody who I did not do, if I don't do it on Saturday, everybody else will probably be done Sunday, Monday. So everybody will be done by Tuesday. So everybody else from Scorpio through Ophiuchus, Pisces and Ophiuchus will be done somewhere between Sunday and Monday. I'm done. I'm going to be done with all y'all's 2026 readings. Okay? But I will be back for the collective and Scorpio's reading tomorrow. So please come back and join me at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central for the collective read. And Scorpio, you're up next. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night or a good morning, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, baby.